So fishing started for me, basically from my dad. So obviously my dad, like he's 79, like I said, like he's old, bless him, but he's still passionate and mad about it now. If he weren't, obviously he's had a few health issues, like recently. If it weren't for them, he'd probably still be out doing it now. But yes, basically, ever since age 3, well, I was always getting dragged around the lake, you know, like if it weren't for my mum pushing me around the lake to see my dad, I was there all the time, you know. It's mad because it's funny looking back. Me and my sister say now, he had 3 children and they was all born out of the fishing season, the old fishing season, and that's a real story, you know. So it's like, I think my dad planned it. So like, yeah, so obviously I come along and then he just, like I say, I spent so much time at the lake, I think I was always gonna be an angler. So like I say, like from the age of 3 onwards, that's it, like, I remember catching my first roach. And then I think by the age between 3 and 4, I had a 1.5 pound roach. That's a big roach, even still now to this day, you know. So that's pretty much how it started. Me sitting next to my dad with a lump of stick and a willow, as like a lump of willow as a float. But yeah, that's about it really. That's where it sort of started. So yeah, it progressed. Well, it didn't really. It didn't progress because my dad wouldn't let me carp fish. So it didn't really progress. It took a long time to progress. So like my dad would be sitting there. Back then in the 80s, early 80s, it was a lot different. You know, like a 20-pound fish was a monster. And I remember him sitting there and I remember him catching a 20 with me. And I was begging him. I used to beg him to let me carp fish. No, he wouldn't let me. He said, no, you're gonna learn how I did from my granddad, like his dad. So yeah, I think I was like 9 or 10, something like that, before he actually let me have one rod out for carp. You know, like, and I remember like the old school, like the old boys, I remember this one on a float, one on a ledger. That was a real thing back then. So yeah, I remember him giving me that chance to put one out, and I remember catching that first one. It's probably about 11 pound, but I still remember it now, on a 1.75 pound Coniflex, you know, bent right through to the butt. Unbelievable. Still got them. Dad's still got them now. Like, he's kept them. Like he said, when he goes, bless him, they're mine again. So I'll get them back. The sort of venues I target all revolve around a certain few things. Obviously, weather, fish stock is a massive thing. You know, like they've got to have certain fish that you want to catch. But then obviously the factor comes into it, I want to fish loads of lakes. I might not necessarily get a ticket on them lakes. So I'm lucky and I'm fortunate enough to know a few people to get me on them lakes what I've got tickets on. So obviously that comes into it as well. I'm limited to time, like badly. I've got 3 boys and a daughter. My 3 boys are mad obsessed with football. So that takes up loads of my time, loads. Like me and my missus don't even see each other, you know, like we're like passing ships. That's what we're like. So like literally, if I get one night a week, I'm lucky. My one night a week, I have to put so much into my fishing before I even think about fishing. So I do a lot of sneaky things, you know, like I'm out 3 o'clock in the morning baiting up on the way to work, or stupid o'clock at night before going home, you know, lying to my missus left, right and centre, just doing dodgy things. Oh yeah, I'm working late. I ain't working late, going to the lake to bait up. Just that sort of thing. So that leads me back to obviously the lakes have to be not a million miles away until my life changes. Then obviously when my kids grow up, turn into professional football players, then I'll get more time, then I can pick and choose my lakes more. But at the minute, I'm sort of a bit governed by obviously time, kids, family. So that obviously affects my fishing quite a bit. But then you just have to make do what you got, you know. I can't moan about it. I just have to take it and just roll with it. The only really night I get is Tuesday night. So obviously the boys train Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday's a no-go, family time. So I can't really take liberties. So my actual fishing week will be my overnight on a Tuesday. But then anything in between then, I'll try and get to the lake if I can, like to do me baiting up, to do me finding me spots, you know. Like I say, it all depends on the lake I'm fishing. Like at the minute, or this year I've been like fishing Baze water, so it's been a bit tricky, you know, like the weed. It's just been quite a few things, like obstacles in your way. So like you need to do sneaky manoeuvres, if you like, to try and have a little half day off work, what the missus don't know about, you know what I mean? Like to try and put them things in your favour before you do your night, you know, like, so that's what I mean. This is where it all goes back to the time thing, you know, like if I'm a million miles away, I can't do that. So like all my whole life is revolved around basically trying to get to that lake as much as possible without taking liberties, doing all these little sneaky things in between So then that one night I do get, then I'm maximising my chances. When you've been doing it for so long, it's just in you. You know, like if you ain't doing it, you're thinking about it. I don't do it much, so I think about it probably a lot more than what I should do, maybe. I don't know, if I had 2, 3, 4 nights a week, maybe I wouldn't have the passion as much for it as I would. I think sometimes doing one night a week makes you more passionate about it. I don't know, I ain't fortunate enough to do 3, 4, 5 nights a week. I don't know if that'd change. I think me personally, knowing how I am, like, I can't sit still. Even now, I'm sitting here, I can't sit still. And that's just how I am. Like, on the bank, I'm the same. You still can't beat it, and I don't care what anyone says. It's all right catching these nice scaly ones and that, but you can't beat that feeling of catching that, like a big old tank of a fish. You know, like when you get that one or that special one, what you've been targeting for ages. And like after all the work and effort and the time you've invested and the money and the hours, just to that one fish, to get that moment with that fish, it's real, isn't it? It's real. Right, young Bradley, it's Tuesday, it's my night to go fishing. So you've taken enough of my time. Can we go now, please? Thank you very much. Right, so work's done. Just literally arrived at my local syndicate. This is Baze water. That's where I'm fishing at the minute. So basically, I've had my ticket for a few years now, but I've just got this like habit I get into. Like where I've had a few other tickets, so I'll have a go on here and then disappear somewhere else. But this year I wanted to try and spend all of my time on this particular place just to try and get it done. So like in a few years past, like it's cost me fish, so I need to draw a line under it now really and try and sort of finish what I started a few years ago. So yeah, I want to just quickly slip out of this, get changed, go for a little scoot round, see if I can find anything, and yeah, just decide what I want to do really. So I've got a couple of days. Never normally have that luxury, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's mad. It's like literally, I had a few weeks off a little while ago. I went on holiday with the family, and then obviously I come back, and it just threw me out of my track. So I come back, and it was like literally changed. It was like someone flicked a switch. It was really hot while I was away, and then like just a load of new weed come through. I suppose the sunlight just done it, and the visibility went completely. I remember speaking to like one of the other members, and he said like you'll be surprised, like a different lake. I went nah, I'm not having it. I thought he was trying to curveball me, and no, he weren't. I come back, and it was just like it was mad. Just all my spots I found had gone. I was like, oh, so I feel like I've had to start again. But now, like, it's gone gin clear again. So it's, yeah, I'll have to get out in the boat, I think, and have a little look, see if I can find anything. But it's just gin clear. It's all good, yeah. Feels good in here. It's mad, look. Remember I said over there, the colour of the water, look. Something's troughing up somewhere. It's like literally, it's like mud. It's weird, is it blown in on the window? Don't know, it could have happened out there. That's why I think we need to get out in the boat really. Get out in the boat and see where it actually starts. So it might be out there, you know, and it's just pushed in on the wind. Look at it, look, all the way round. It's like murked up. See, it's looking good. But then I'm thinking of for tomorrow, when it completely spins round, it's gonna be blown up here. See, I've got to think, I ain't thinking about now, I've got to think tomorrow, the day after. It's definitely favouring that end. Do I just go and grab the rods for a couple of hours and just try and nick a quick bite? Don't know really. I think definitely get out in that boat and have a look. Try and see if I can find out exactly where they are. You know, like if they're clearly ripping the bottom up somewhere, but it could be there, it could be over there, you know, I want to see if I can get right on it first. Just carry on walking around and go and grab the boat, I reckon, Brad. Can't have you getting wet. I've had to borrow this because Bradley's swiped my one. Thanks for that, Brad. Don't even know this. Look, how's this actually go on? Mate, what is it? It's like an harness at work, isn't it? Do you know what? Mine's all unclipped. That's it. Oh my God, what has he done here? I don't even know. Do you know why? Mine's all like done proper. Just sit, don't worry about that sunshine. No, that's the wrong way, isn't it? What's going on here? He's right, isn't it? You ain't putting this on there. Definitely ain't gonna put this on there. What is going on here? Oh, mate, seriously? You ain't putting this on here. Mate, what has he done with this? Thanks, Aaron. Thanks for this, mate. Much appreciated. I don't even know where it goes.
Do you want me to put that on, mate?
No, it's all right, mate. I shouldn't really moan, should I? Yeah. Like this. No, still not going. You put this. You definitely ain't putting this on here.
Right.
Is that you got it over your head like this, didn't you?
No.
No.
What
like
are you doing?
It's like this.
No.
It's like this. Look, done. Sit like that, isn't it? Isn't it?
Turn around. Yeah.
Something like that.
It's on, but you've done it in the most awkward possible way.
Because it ain't mine.
Like you could have just put your arms through it, like you're putting a coat on.
Yeah, well.
But you've gone over the.
Right, let's go. Enough of that. Let's go. Come on. You getting in or what? Can't believe how clear that water's got. It's like there was zero visibility the other week, literally, a couple of weeks ago. It's mad, that water, the clarity, the visibility ain't that great out here. It's alright until you get down, like anything past 4 or 5 foot, it's gone. Like literally, as soon as it shells out, there's a clear area there. Literally, it shells off that island and it just goes. I thought it was going to be a lot better. Need that sun to come out and sort it out. The water just completely changes colour. It's like you say, it'd be nice just to see that one. After having a look at it in the boat, yeah, it looks good over there, but someone slipped into another twin opposite, and I think with the pressure of that and the wind, obviously, it's going round tomorrow. I know what they're like. They'll swing, and I've got to think about tomorrow, not now. I might go over there and get a quick bite. I don't know. Maybe I'll have another look in a minute, but I think I'm definitely going to set my stalls out up here and swim 5, and just think about tomorrow and the day after, rather than at this minute. I just think that's the best thing to do. Looking at the weather coming in and everything else with pressure as well. They don't really like the pressure, so I think that's a safer bet. There's only him on there, and I set up opposite. The pressure literally will just push them straight away. So yeah, I think I'm going to get my stuff together and head off up that way. Right, so basically, I've got one rod out. I fished this swim like a couple of weeks back, so I've sort of already known my spots. Then
last week I come back in here and I fished, I've done the night, didn't have nothing, but I'm quite happy like to reuse the rigs. Like I know people were a bit fussy about hooks, blunting and all that, but like I know this was fine. I've just checked it with my glass and it's perfectly fine, but I just touch it up a little bit before I recast it. No, like there's nothing wrong with it anyway, but just give it a little going over. I know some people get a bit fussy using the vices and that, but all I want to do is just take that, just brush it up a little bit, just to make sure it's all right. You can see it's like razor sharp anyway, so like, I'm more than happy to reuse that. Right, yeah, so that's ready. Just, I'm gonna get this up. I've got 2 rods sorted on a spot out here I found the other week. I'm just having a little lead around basically just to find another spot for my other rod. There's a plateau, 75 yards out there. It's really, really weedy at the minute, so it's a good zone. Like there's a little deep gully just out here, so I'm just gonna have a little lead around and see if I can find something in a little bit closer just for the night. Down there. It's lovely. All 3 rods are out, they've all gone out pretty sweet. So just hopefully, we're just waiting for that wind to sort of spin round a little bit. It's due to sort of blow up in this corner some time tonight. Yeah, at the minute, like, I'm just gonna try and keep a listen out, see if I can hear anything, but it's hard with the background noise from the A12, what with the rain. But yeah, it feels good, like it's mild, so mild, compared to last night, you know, it's warmed up quite a lot. So just gonna sit here, just have a few beers. Beers? Have a few brews. Have a few brews. I'm gonna have a few brews. I definitely ain't gonna have a few beers. I'm gonna have a few brews with Brad and yeah, chew the fat for a bit and see what tonight brings really. But yeah, if nothing happens, I'll keep an eye up in peg 9. It's like there was definitely something going on up there earlier, but I'll just put in a little bit of faith in that wind spinning and obviously the pressure from matey next door and the other dude over in 1. So yeah, we'll sit tight for tonight, see what happens, and yeah, if nothing happens, just have a little go tomorrow, you know, like, sun's coming out tomorrow, so we've got options, get back out in the boat, give him some swimming lessons, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So hopefully, by the morning, fingers crossed, might have something to show you, if not, we go again. So the gamble I made yesterday paid off. It's come good this morning. Like I said, I could have quite have easily gone down there, set up on them fish yesterday, but I just knew it weren't going to be the one. Knowing you just like in your head, you're just like setting up on fish like that. By the time I would have led it around, find a clear spot, it's quite weedy out there, it just would have jogged them on. So yeah, playing it like this, you know, getting one step ahead of them with that wind turning, I just knew it was going to be my better option. Like I say, yeah, just before first light this morning, my right hand was busted off. And after like 10-15 minute battle, weed him up a couple of times, but I managed to free it from the bank as well. It's like at the minute, everything's been landed from the boat. But yeah, like I say, it's weed him up a couple of times, managed to free it, but it's all good. Got it in the net, she's sitting down there now, just chilling out. I'm gonna let this weather pass because he's absolutely hacking it down. We'll let this sort itself out. I'm gonna grab him out, get some photos. Banging 27. All right? Right, so this is the one from just before first light this morning. This is a bang on £27. It's lovely fish. There's quite a few in here like this, but almost double the size. So yeah, it's a good start. Sort of proof that lunch paid off, and work overnight it's doable. You know, like it's more than doable. You've got to get out and have a go. So we're going to get that rod back out, get some breakfast on the go, and just sit back and enjoy the day, and hopefully get another chance and see what the day brings. Baze Waters in Chelmsford, Essex. It's about 7 acres in size. It holds a stock of about 50 to 60 carp. The biggest fish in here is a fish at the minute called pinscale. It's roughly about 50 to 52 pound at the right time of year. It's got a backup of about the right time, maybe 10 40s, 10 other 40s. A lot of nice mirrors. There's another common in here called baby coconut. At the right time again, goes about 40 pound, like on a good day. So I've been fortunate enough to catch like the better of the mirrors. But I had like, there's a fish in here called mango. I've had that, blackleaf, Hawaiian, I've had the big full in there. There was a fish in here called equals, but that died this year, like went belly up. But, yeah, it's just them commons, they seem to elude me, I can't catch them. It's a pinscale, it's only the last few years that it's really sort of got up to them sort of weights. It used to sort of like be low 40s, but there was another fish in here called coconut that hit to like 54 pound. But since that's gone, and a fish known as buggies, they both passed. Since they've gone, pinscale just sort of stepped up. It's gone like to over 50 pound now. So this year's a bit different to last year. It seems like the topography of the lake's completely changed. The farmer drained loads of water out of it last year, and it's just with that, I think the extra light levels getting down to the bottom has just promoted different weed growth. So the boat work has been like 10 times more than what it has been in previous years. You know, like even to land a fish, it's just nigh on impossible. You know, you're out in the boat all the time, finding spots, you're out in the boat. So it's just literally, you've had to up your game a whole lot more. Like my boat work's gone through the roof. And I think that's where some of the new members maybe struggled a little bit more, where I'm sort of used to it. I'm out there a lot, you know, like watching and that. I think this year, like, it's been a bit of a struggle for them. Not for us, maybe so much. While we're talking about the boats, it's quite interesting how inquisitive the fish are. You know, like, quite often I'd be out in the boat, like, even back when Coconut was here. I remember being out there, and one of my mates was with me at the time, Rob, and we actually done, like, a complete circle of the island down in the bay. And, like, Coconut was behind us. It was there, literally, swimming almost next to the boat, like 50 pound common, just swimming along next to the boat. And we'd done pretty much a whole complete circuit of the island. Turned back round and he's still there. And it's happened this year. You'll just get groups of fish where they just follow the boat, where you think people will think, like, they're petrified of it. They ain't. I think they're more petrified of people casting at them and leads flying at them. But the boat they seem really interested in. I remember, like last winter, last February, March, when I had a one down in the bay, while I was trying to net it, another fish just as big was trying to get in the net with it at the same time. He was almost got like 2 for 1, like 2 40-pounders, you know, like as I was trying to net it, he was literally swimming beside it. And it happens quite a lot, like with the boat, same, you know, like they just follow each other around. Yeah, it blows my mind sometimes. They can be so hard to catch and track down, but then other times they're so easy to find and they're so inquisitive. They just almost like they're nosy. It's like having a nosy next door neighbour. No, they're interested in what you're doing as much as you're interested in what they're doing. That's the beauty of this place, you know, getting out in that boat and you're seeing things from a different angle. You're seeing things and you're watching and learning things what you don't get the opportunity to do on most other lakes. That's why I love it over here, you know. Like most people, they come over here and they go, oh, treeless, or they called it last suspit, and no names mentioned, Guru. But yeah, I don't know, there's something about it. It sort of keeps me coming back. Right, so just before I get the rods out, I thought I'd quickly run you through the rig that I'm using at the minute. I tend to use this for like 90% of my fishing, because I don't see the need of changing something that ain't broke. It's pretty much just it's a multi-style slip D rig. So like it's just a loop one end and a loop the other end. Just keep the loop this end, obviously, just for the quickness. You can change the hook if you need to. The only thing I tend to really change about this rig is just the length, depending on what substrate I'm fishing over. I obviously lengthen it if I need to. If I'm fishing over like silkweed and things like that, I tend to lengthen it a little bit just so I know that everything's sort of kicking away and laying over the top of it. The only other thing I change other than the length of the rig is literally just the type of lead setup. So if it's a firmer bottom, I will tend to use like a lead clip style. If it's like soft silk, like low line weed, then I'll go back to like the helicopter style. The other good thing about this rig is you can sort of use multiple hook baits. Like you can go to pop-up, bottom bait, wafter style, and it still works just the same. So I ain't got like, it's just another thing I've not got to worry about. I know this works. So that's the rig what's done all the bites for me this year. Hopefully it does another one tonight like it did last night. Let's get these rods out. So I just got the rods out, going into the second night. It's a bit of a luxury for me. I never really get the opportunity to do two nights, so I'm feeling a little bit blessed tonight, to tell the truth. And the missus probably ain't too happy, but yeah, well, she'll have to get on with that, won't she? So this is what we do, us carp anglers. We like to swing a few curveballs in our favour, you know. It's what we do, we lie, we're good at it. So this is what we do in our fishing. But anyway, moving on. So basically, I've put one rod a little bit further towards the island tonight, and the other two rods I'm fishing side by side. So I only had one rod on that spot last night, but done the fish this morning. So yeah, there's two on one spot. The other one's gone longer towards the island. Today's been dead. Like, we've done a few laps. The wind was hacking into this corner early on throughout the day, you know, and it looked so good. Really thought we was going to see something, but it was just so quiet. So yeah, we've just literally had to roll with it again. Like I say, I've got nothing else really to go on. The lake was quiet. There's been other anglers on. Matey winning one this morning, he didn't have nothing, and there's a geezer next door, he ain't had nothing. So at least I've had one. So, you know what I mean? I've got to do what I've done last night basically and just go with it. Fingers crossed it'll all come good and I'll have something to show you in the morning. So it was a bit quiet last night. I stayed up till, well, quite late really. I planned on having an early night to catch up on some well-deserved sleep, but yeah, I ended up sticking up for a little bit longer than what I expected. It was dead, completely dead. It went flat calm again. Didn't see or hear nothing. Done a couple of laps late last night. Just nothing going on, nowhere really. Got up early this morning, hoping to see a few this morning. Nothing. It's been like it the whole time I've been here. Apart from like the few what showed in 8 the first night. Since then it's bleak. So really I think I've done really well to sort of like catch one. It's been fishing a bit moody lately anyway, you know, so to have that one's a bit of a result. I know like, yes, breed is good, but sometimes you just have to take what you're given. But got a couple of hours left. Just gonna do, me and Brad, a little bit of breakfast and then probably get the rods in and just spend a few hours out in the boat just trying to find spots ready for my next session. But you never know. There's still a couple of hours left, like I said. While the rods are out, there's still a chance. Basically, got about an hour left, maybe an hour and a half tops. Noticed every single bird in the lake, all the coots, everything, the tufteds have all pushed over to the other side of the lake. Just a minute ago, I was looking at it, it looked like one just popped out in between them. It's got nothing else really to go on, it's dead round here. We've given it long enough. It's like since that bite yesterday morning, I ain't seen nothing. So like, for the last hour, might as well just go around there. It's like the last roll of the dice, if you like. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly get the rods in, get my stuff on the barrow and just head round there. So just scooted the rods in, got around here, just feels so much better already. Coats are still out here, just feels, I don't know, feels like it could be the one. Like I say, I've only got about an hour and a half left, so it's worth a punt, you know what I mean? Sitting around there, just on rods doing nothing. Sometimes you just gotta make that choice, you know, and just go with your instinct. So on the way round, I've done something what I don't normally do, so I'm bang against them. I've never used them before in my life, you know, but I went out the other week with someone and used his, and tell the truth, it opened my eyes a little bit, and yeah, I've gone and got a bait boat out of my van. I'm not happy about it, but I just want to get out there as stealth as possible. So if there is anything out there, I don't want to start leading around and thrashing it to a foam and messing my chances up before I even start. So yeah, I've done the ultimate sin and gone and got one of them out of my van. So yeah, I'll quickly get my rods out and hopefully, well, yeah, you never know. Like I say, hour and a half left. So fingers crossed we'll get one, eh? So all 3 rods are out now. Since we've been here, there's been loads of signs of fish, you know, like there's patches of fizz coming up, the coats are on edge, you know, like they're proper up, staring down in the water, like they're acting proper edgy. It feels so good round here. Just wished I'd have made the move sooner, to be honest. It's like, well, it feels like 10 degrees warmer around this side. It's a joke, really. I could sit in there in like just t-shirt and shorts. But we're running out of time. Probably only got like half hour left. And I'm just gonna have to get the rods in and get out of here, really. It's a shame, I'd like to stay, but can't really push my luck. So like I say, we've got about half hour, 45 minutes left. Like, running out of time badly, but all the time the rods are in the water, you never know. Always that chance. So unfortunately, that move didn't pay off. Hindsight, should have got round this sooner, but I didn't. But yeah, it's one of them things. Managed to get one anyway, you know. I managed to nick one out of there, and the late game fishing out well. So yeah, it's all good. Not always lost. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing this. I hope you guys enjoy it too, and hopefully I'll get to do it again one day. I'll see you soon.